Please watch this video before you order parts to do this build. It's come to my attention that there are some relays out there that are called low-level trigger relays. They look just like these, but they're not what you want for this build. You need high-level trigger relays. That means that when you put the 5 volts into these terminals here from your Arduino, that the little LEDs here will light up and it'll turn the relay on, which lets the 110 voltage through to light up your light. Low-level trigger relays do just the opposite. When there's no voltage going in, they're already on. And when the voltage goes in, it turns them off. So that's not what you want. That's backwards from what you need. Also, the last terminal here at the end is a ground. You can see it in the legend here. That ground must be connected to a ground on the Arduino. There's 2 or 3 places on the Arduino that you can connect this. And you want to connect it from each board. You want to put 2 wires in here, one to the Arduino, one to the next board, and then just continue daisy chaining so that they're all connected to a ground on the Arduino. That way you'll be able to light all 48 if you're building a 48 channel box. Otherwise, you'll only be able to light about 32. Without the ground, it just won't operate any farther than that. On the 5 volt power in here. Now remember, these terminals here are coming from the Arduino, which actually is 5 volts because it came out of your computer. But these operate on a voltage of 2.5 to 20 volts. You need for the high level trigger. A low-level trigger is 0 to 0.5, which in short means there's no voltage. So you want to be sure that it's a high level. But as I was starting to say, on the 5-volt DC power in here, which the legend here shows you, one is VCC and the other's ground. So the VCC is your voltage. So on your transformers, like this one here is a 5-volt DC output with 2.1 amps. 2 amps is enough to run all 6 of the relay boards, the 8-channel relay boards. In the very first video I made, I took a socket that the end of the wire here would plug into off of an old printer and put that into the build. That's a lot of extra work you don't need to do. Just cut the end of the wire off here on the transformer. Strip back your wires, and then on the 2 wires, one of them is going to be the positive, one of them is going to be the negative. So use a multimeter to test them, and when you connect the red test lead to one wire and the black test lead to the other, if it comes up to 5 volts, then the red one is your positive. If it tries to go backwards from the 0, then you've got them on backwards, so switch your red and your black test leads, and if it comes up to 5, now you've got it right. So you know which one, the red one, will be the positive to connect onto your Arduino board. If you do these few simple things, you won't have any problems. Back when I first started this, I didn't even know there was such a thing as a low-level board. The boards I ordered were correct, and they worked just fine. So be sure you order high-level trigger boards. On eBay and Amazon, they'll normally post the spec sheets there with them. So you want to make sure that it's a board that operates between 2.5 and 20 volts on a high level trigger. Do these few simple things, no problems. Thank you.